Good evening, Zimbabwe. Welcome to another episode of Kerina Live. My name is Kerina Mujati, your favorite comrade sister. In this episode, we are going to take a look at the events which we all heard that happened yesterday at Precabe Farm. We all heard that Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, his wife Auxilia Mnangagwa, Kudata Gurei, Emerson Jr., they met at Precabe, whereby they agreed that General Sanyatwe must be relieved of his duties and must be the Minister of Sports, and also that his wife must be moved from the current ministry. And we all heard that Tafumane, the terrorist behind Faz, should be elevated in the position, Tafumane, is it, to be the new Zimbabwe national commander. So, Zimbabweans, why do we have a government? Why do we have a parliament? Why do we have all the organs of our nations if Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, Tagwirei, Auxilia, Emerson Jr. are the ones who are going to make decisions on behalf of the country? It is no longer about what is in the best interest of the nation, but what is in the best interest of Dambudzo Mnangagwa and his family. So, my people, this evening, I'm appealing to you all Zimbabweans in Zimbabwe, across the globe, that we must support this movement on the 31st. We've got every right to make sure that Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is relieved of his duties. No matter what it takes for Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa to be relieved of his duties, it is in the best interest of the nation. At this point, it is apparent that Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is so arrogant to think that all Zimbabweans, we are all his subjects. So because of this situation, it is high time that all we see through this, that Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is not a leader, but a mere thug, a mere criminal, abusing us all. He steals from our nation, uses the money to corrupt more people who are willing to save him for the crumbs, and we must stand up to this system whereby you think it's not. We must collapse the corrupt system of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. And at this point, all those people who think they are going to get money and they are going to sell the interests of the nation on behalf of a few people, individuals of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, it must be clear to them that every consequence must face whatever punishment comes your way. So, my dear people, I'm appealing to every Zimbabwean. We must ignore whatever ZBC Online is telling people that Chamisa has said this, with or without Chamisa. The movement must go. Even if Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa thinks that he can force Sanyatwe out of the Zimbabwe military, with Sanyatwe there or no Sanyatwe there, the people of Zimbabwe are going to make sure that they will take you to the cleaners. On the 31st, we are going to swallow you all, and we are not going to be spitting you out. We are going to make sure that we are going to take you to the cleaners, and we are going to swallow you all, and all your associates, and all your colleagues, all thieves, all criminals who have been hiding behind Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Know that the D-Day is coming. The time of recognition is coming. The Zimbabwean people are going to make sure that they claim their country from a few minority thieves. As of you, Kudata Gwire, you think you can continue to loot, you do as you please, and as the people of Zimbabwe are suffering. With your thugs at the deeds office, all the houses, the land, the properties you have looted on behalf of those white Rhodesians who have left Zimbabwe, and some who left Zimbabwe in a hurry during the land reform, and you think we are going to acquire them, you can only think twice. All the names you've been using, whether it's for your children, you put them in the trust. I'm going to tell you that if you think you are the smartest thieves, we are going to show you that no, you are not the smartest thieves. There are people, there are thinkers out there. Don't underestimate the power of the people of Zimbabwe. And it is high time that the people of Zimbabwe, those who are patriotic to the nation, those who are patriotic to the stripes of our flag, those who understand why the why the liberation struggle was taken up, and why we fought in that the Rhodesians, I am sure we are going to stand and defend the sovereignty of our nation. We are going to make sure that we will take you to the cleaners. And when we take you to the cleaners, we'll make sure we are going to deal with you thoroughly, that it will going to set a straight example that no one will ever abuse power in our politics through nepotism, tribalism, cronism, or whatever you might think. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, it is a fact that you are a weak man. You have had your prostate cancer, you have had a pacemaker fitted in your heart, and you also it is notably seen that you are losing your marbles. You have onset dementia, whereby you cannot make decisions which are in the best interest of the country. Your family are taking advantage of the fragile man you are, and you think that we are going to sit and jest. We are going to make sure that you either walk away or we'll be dealing with you mercilessly. And this is a promise. The people of Zimbabwe are suffering. 45 years it will be this year. And the people, they've got nothing to write home about why the war was fought. People in Zimbabwe are suffering. The war veterans are living in abject poverty. The infrastructure in Zimbabwe is a sore. Even when the Rhodesians, that's why they laugh at us as a black people, because we have failed ourselves. And when these Rhodesians, they laugh at us, we are to blame, because we have accepted mediocre leadership, incompetence, lack of accountability, looters as leaders. And this year, 2025, we are going to put a stop to that. And Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, you are going to be the very case study of future generations who are going to be in politics, because they'll continue to refer back at you how you feel and how you took the walk of shame from politics. And like they say, every dog has got his day. Even the giant elephant respects the ant, because they know that the ant can take them down. So because you've been taking us Zimbabweans as the ants, and you're thinking that you are the mighty elephant, you've been treading upon the people of Zimbabwe, oppressing them, killing people who oppose you. You've been killing the generals, you've been killing ministers, you've been killing politicians, and all those people who've been used to poison, to abduct, to capture, to kill, to carry the merciless beatings. We are all aware of your names, and we are coming after you. The looters, the Chiganandas, like Wikino Chivayo, Scott Sakupkanya, Sean Collins Mnangagwa, that in Mutoko you have displaced the people of their ancestral heritage, looting their gold, taking over mountains as your personal project. It will not go unpunished. Every person will get the best punishment that suits them. And I can promise you this time it is about the people of Zimbabwe. It is not about personalities. It is about the people of Zimbabwe. And we promise you that with the crowds or without the crowds, as much as you think that if the people are not going on the streets, then they are going to save you because nobody goes on the street. My dear, the decisions have been made, and there's no turning back. We are going to have you. It's either you respect the people of Zimbabwe, or I can guarantee you this, we are going to put up a fight for the people of Zimbabwe. We do not care how much you think you can abuse the money you have looted to come against the people, or to cause chaos. And your chaos this time is going to be met with a very, very violent chaos if you dare try that. So, my people, all the thugs, all the guns we've been putting on the streets, all the drugs, destroying other people's lives, as if the people of Zimbabwe, the war veterans, the citizens, they do not know the value of gold, chrome, and everything. It is only your children who know the value of all those things. This year, 2025, we are putting a stop to the looting, murderous, thieving, evil empire of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. You are going. As a frail man as you are, as sickly as you are, we ask you to go in peace. And your family too. We are going to be dealing with them on behalf of Zimbabweans. Zimbabweans can never be second-class citizens of the Mnangagwa family or Kudata Gwire. It's not going to happen. The Tagwire family and all their cronies as well, you must be warned, and definitely we're coming for you. And also those people who are putting drugs on the streets whilst your children are using limousines in diaspora to go to school at the expense of our future generations, we are coming for you. Whether you are in Dubai or wherever, we are coming for you. You commit sins in Zimbabwe, you grab everything, you loot out Zimbabwe, you go to Dubai or wherever you think you are putting away that money, we are coming for that. So you can try to fire whoever you want to fire in the army. You can try to fire whoever you want to fire as ministers. At this moment, it's of no value and it's not going to save you. The decisions have been made and we are coming for you, Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. And on another note, I think many people who have been on my channel this morning, I shared a clip of the pastor Wutaunashe, whereby he has compared Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa as Jesus. How blasphemic of him to be saying that. How evil is that? We all heard Wutaunashe in his church, and this person is referred as a pastor, as a church, as a priest who preaches to the people. I'm more concerned about those people, his congregants, who were clapping and who were shouting amen to such blasphemic, evil, ungodly talk from a person who they say is a pastor. So Wutaunashe, it is a pity that people of like yourself, they are seen as men of God. Because your empire was supported by Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, we all know the churches who have been supported by Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, and I can promise you this, it is time in our nation, we're going also to equally demand that some of these churches must be shut down. They are not good for our people. We all heard Wutaunashe telling his congregants that Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa was Jesus. How can you compare a demonic devil like Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa as Jesus? Are you sure you are a pastor? Are you sure you're a man of God? To me, I know, I've always known that you are not a man of God, but you are a one criminal operating a church as a cover-up to the looting and the murderers behavior. You are also a partner of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Because Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa's leadership as a mafia leader of Zimbabwe is coming to an end. And you know what's coming your way too. It is unfortunate, as obese as you are. You have to stand there. You can't even walk because of your obesity. You failed your own marriage. And then you think you can meddle and tell us how Zimbabweans should run their country. Most of your time you are living in diaspora. And you are busy looting in Zimbabwe and also in diaspora. How many times in a year do you live in Zimbabwe, Wutaunashe? And you want the people of Zimbabwe to experience and to be at the helm of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. You are a sick man. What I can say is that Wutaunashe, endaiwo munotarisa pamira kana kutarisa iyo video yo yamamuchipupura muchechi menyu muchiti Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa ndiJesu. Hakuna Jesu akafanana na Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa irima. Zvese zvaEmmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa zvakasangana neutsinye naSatani. Saka imimi Wutaunashe hamusi munhu waMwari, asi mutoriwo mumwe weSatani. Nekuti dai vanhu muchechi menyu ndopapa munotovapfungedzera moto muri same squad nana idi zvoti munongoshandisa mishonga muchida kupusisa vanhu. Nekuti munhu akakwana chechi angambogara muchechi menyu muchitaura zvinhu zvakadaro. muri imimi mutori Satani akapetwa katatu saEmmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Ukaona uri munhu wechirumi zvokuti unofuta kusvika pakuita mazamu, wosvika pakuita matako, and you still call yourself a man. You can't even walk. Mukufamba makabatirira kuzviitisa disabled, self-inflicted disability. Kana kuti munodya, kana kuti chi, hakuna good living yakadaro. Yokuti munhu unosvika waita inonzi self-imposed disability. Ndo yaminayo. Musade kuti tanga. Nekuti muromo yedu tinokwanisa kutaura. Asi zvekuti hanzi muti chiwenga chimunhu chinongobva kwachabva choti hanzi ngauende. Emmerson munhu here. Chiwenga munhu. Emmerson munhu here. Chamungatorifeya kuti chimunhu ndi Satani wenyu wamunosapota mpavha inonzi Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Zvino mbavha dzese dzaEmmerson muri mumachechi, muri mumaembassy, muchida kutora nyika yedu yeZimbabwe, muchida kuzviita kunge district chete kakabhichana kekwaGutu ndo kanofanira kutonga Zimbabwe. Hakuna. Zvimachechi zvenyu zvenhema izvozvo tikuzvivhara kuita basa rekuruta kuti vanhu vedu vaite marombe vachiuya kukupai mari kuti murambe makabatirira Zimbabwe. Zvichechi zvenhama must fall. Vanhu vese vanoita zvechichechi zvenhema, whether Pentecostal, whether machechi akaunzwa kudhara naAnglican ana Salvation anani, kana uchiziva kuti unomufundisa anopupura zvinhu zvenhema, we are coming for you. Muda usoropiwa mazi mari in the name of tithes, whilst our people are suffering, so that munovatsvinyira. Muri tsvina yemunhu imimi munonzi Wutaunashe mimi. Muri tsvina. Hakuna munhu wakwamwari akadaro. Ndimi Chigananda hiding behind the Bible. Ndimi vanhu yokuti dete kubata next week munoda kurohwa self-inflicted disability yenyu yayo, munoda kurohwa mupimbira kuti munyatsogara muwheelchair. Kusanyara munhu wechikadzi munhu wechirume anoita masitako akadaro, kana matisha anosvika kumashure. Putsvina yemunhu. Evil men. That's what you are. Nangwe mukati chiwenga chimunhu ichocho. Chimunhu ichocho ndo chatodiwa nevanhu veZimbabwe. Wenyu Emmerson taramba. Hatitongwe nemunhu akadaro, munhu ane utsinye, munhu ane Satani wepasi pano. Kana vana veZimbabwe ndoda kunyatsokudza chokwadi, Mwari akatotiratidza Satani. Hakuna mumwe Satani watichaona futi mukati meupenyu hwedu hwekurarama. Satani takatomuona muZimbabwe ndi Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Saka tati Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa Satani nemhuri yake ngavaende. Ende vakada kuita zvenharo nesu vari kutiona, because vana veZimbabwe vashupika. Vanhu vese vari kuisa madrugs parodi muchifurirwa naEmmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Zivei kuti chera mwena mukubatwa. Endi nangwe makati Chamisa asi kuda kuzoita sei, Chamisa azodii, with Chamisa or no Chamisa, with whether mati muda kubvisa sanyatu yekumasoja, whether masiya ani kumasoja kuti vapote vanhu. Kana Valerius Banda mushuwa paagerera itina kunzwa anenge kurova ari kuza chokwadi, because uri kuzoenda Emmerson haurambe uchimbunyikidzwa nyika. Imana kuda tagwire wewe zvese zvekuba mari uchisati mabridge twako tuchabudonha pambudzi apa, mari dzese dzavakaba kudhirisa makambani zvese maCBZ mabhengi awakabira naZanu-PF zvese uchiba zvinhu zvese muri kuzvidzosa naEmmerson. Zvese zvosoroba naCatercraft muchiita setundege twenyana Ailing zvese. I'm telling you muri kuzvidzosa. Mbavha dzese dzavakazadza paairport dzine tumashopo paairport muchiita smuggling muri kubva kuba maairport enyika muchiita se muchida kutoita Zimbabwe kutoisa kunge zvinhu zvenyu. Muri imbwa tsvina imimi vanonzi Wutaunashe mimi. Newe kuda tagwire imbwa dzevanhu, tsvina dzevanhu. Munofanira kuitwa handover kuvanhu. Vanhu veZimbabwe vakugadzirira size yenyu. So Zimbabwe, this is all I had to say. So the signal is definitely coming. We are working hard. We are definitely working hard. And I can promise you a new Zimbabwe is coming. And we are going to take Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa and his family to the cleaners. And all his cronies who think we don't know them and we are still working with them, we are going to make sure that we swallow them whole and we end spitting anyone out. This is for the people. And Zimbabwe is coming. So thank you very much. And we're all saying that to all those who are under persecution, we are praying for you. Mukanya Chiwenga and your family, we are praying for you. And all the other comrades, we are praying for you. So, thank you once again for tuning in, and keep smiling as I'll be bringing you more updates about what is going on. And there's an ongoing case which I've been updated about Daniel Garwe, whereby he raped this child in I think around Marsh East. So I shall be updating you maybe tomorrow. So Zimbabwe, good evening. We are going to refuse these pedophiles, these ritualists, these evil men of God, these God looters, these murderers, these liars of Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa and his cronies. So stay tuned, be positive, remain hopeful, as the 31st is the beginning of defending the 2023 votes and all the other stolen votes. So Zimbabwe, thank you very much for tuning in. And to all those who are working hard, all logistics to ensure that Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is gone. We are praying for you. You are in our prayers. And comrades, for the people, victory is certain. Good night, Zimbabwe.